All right. This is RadioFire.com. Yours truly, Diamond K, in here. And I have a special guest in the building.
Hi. Oh my gosh, it really feels good to be here.
I'm glad you're here. Introduce yourself for people that don't know who you are.
Hello, my name is Violet, aka Violet the Vixen. How are you guys doing out there?
All right. So, there's some trending topics I want to talk about. But before we even get into the trending topics, I wanted to talk a little bit about you.
Yay! Oh, I'm really excited. Okay.
Yeah, so you are involved in a lot of different entertainment and media things.
I am.
So let's talk about it. What do you do?
All right. Well, I like to call myself an entertainer. I do acting. I do modeling. I also, like to do singing, dancing, all of that good stuff. I'm an all-around person.
Okay.
Stuff that I'm doing right now, I am on For My Man. It comes on tonight, actually, at 10 on TV One. I am really excited about that. Also, with that, I am also in a magazine. Okay. I am on Black Pinups magazine, their 20th issue. It just came out, so make sure you get a copy of yours today. And let's see, in terms of all around, again, person. Oh, yeah. I have been taking a whole bunch of pictures, doing a whole bunch of photo shoots. Again, I do modeling as well. So I'm really super duper duper excited about the other things that are coming in the future. Can't say anything just yet, but
okay. Yeah,
yes.
you wanna say like jinx it.
Yeah.
So as far as the modeling, like how does that even start?
Well, for me, how I started was I started finding a lot of photographers that were in the area, and of course save some money and do photo shoots because I wanted to build a portfolio. So
stop right there. So some people, because there's so many girls that are on Instagram and they're taking pictures, and they may want to get into the field like you are. So what is a portfolio? But I know what it is, but I'm just saying
okay,
to the people that don't know.
A portfolio is like a book of all your pictures that you have taken. So again, you can, as you're taking all these pictures, you can develop them. You can find like a developer online, and you can develop these pictures, and you can put them in this little like folder and that you keep. And so when you go to like auditions, or when you're going to like a modeling agency, you can show them this portfolio, to show that you have experience with the camera, and and that you have like all these different, concepts and themes that you do. So
like there'll be in this portfolio, there are going to be examples of different looks that you can do, and they need to be different, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's important. So you put together your portfolio, working with some different photographers.
Exactly.
And then what did you do?
And so from there, I start looking at different like casting calls for a modeling agency or a fashion show, or for a picture for a fashion designer. And from there I will bring my portfolio with me. And of course, before you're doing that, you also have to give them your information, give them a little bit like of some pictures, maybe that are not in your portfolio if you want to, but it's always good to not show them everything. Like show a little bit here, but then keep some other stuff in your portfolio. So I hope I'm not going too fast.
No.
Okay.
Good.
So so after, when, let's say, because you're going to be waiting a long line, it's your turn. When you come up, you say, "Hi, my name is Violet. I'm a model," and you'll give them your book. And as they're, flipping through, looking at it, you start doing, if it's like a modeling, you're doing like a little strut walk. If it's like an acting, then you do your monologue, while they're looking at this. Now, just for some other people, because again, I am also in the acting industry, not only can you do a portfolio, make sure you can also do a comp card. So a comp card is basically like a business card portfolio. Let's put it that way in short terms.
So it's like a flyer almost?
Yeah,
like a big flyer?
like a big flyer. What all your information on it. Have your name, your height, your sizes, your color of your eyes, depending on, again, if it's modeling, acting, And for those, it can be like a simpler way that you can give your portfolio. You can put like your pictures, on the back, like really miniature, and kind of give those out if you want to bring a big portfolio thing. Some people do that too. So, yeah.
So that's interesting. And then so you don't always know right when you talk to them whether you got whatever you're going out for. Sometimes they call you back later, or do you know immediately when you leave?
Well, it's usually, it might be like a call back later. It could be they might put you, like, hold you, and they might put you to the side while they see other people. That's like for acting, with modeling, it'll be like, it might be a I'll call you or anything. So, yeah, it really all depends.
Yeah. So that's good. And, I guess you got to have thick skin.
Yeah, you really do have to have thick skin. You're not going to get, like, the first thing the first time around. You're not. I have been doing this for a very long time, and I still do get rejected too. It literally is a learning experience, and sometimes, like someone has taught me, they might be looking for a particular type of look or a particular type of person. So don't let that get you down if you don't get something or get anything. Keep going. Literally just brush it off, as I like to say, like fall 2 times, get back up 3 more times. Keep going.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So, you said you can't. There's some things that you can't obviously.
Yes, I got
tell us about.
No, there's a lot more projects that are coming up real soon. So just gonna keep it. Like
any crazy story with an audition for modeling or for acting? Do you have any crazy story that you can share?
Actually, I do. So one of my, I guess, not crazy, but kind of really cool story was
good.
My fiance had sent me this emails, and it was talking about, Captain America, they're looking for, some people. And I was just like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I just randomly, just sent my thing via email. Usually I'll go, to the place. This time I kind of did it via email, and it was really interesting, doing it. So I was like, okay, let's put it in. I wait about a month later, I get, email back, saying, we want you to come, to Atlanta, do the background work for about a week. And I was just like, wait, what? Like, I know I did say not too long ago that sometimes your first time is not. I know I just flipped the script, ladies and gentlemen. I did just flip the script. But I will say that, at first I did not want to do it. I almost was like, I don't think they're going to choose me or whatever. But I was just like, you know what? I would feel worse if I never tried.
Absolutely.
Than trying and just knowing, at least I tried. So it was just amazing how I was just like, oh, wow, I'm going to be on Captain America. And I met a lot of people, networked. And it was just, again, so amazing how just, first time doing an email, it worked. So just seeing something online. Not usually when it's like either like a agency or a company sending you. It was just like, oh, it's online that they're looking. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. So that's a nice story. And it's something that lets people know that you just never know. So you need to try.
You just never know. Just try.
Yeah.
Literally just try.
Yeah. So if you can stay for a couple of topics, can we cover a couple topics?
Oh yes, of course.
All right. So So of course you are aware of and have heard of Cardi B.
Yes.
So Cardi B, what do you think about Cardi B first?
First of all, I'm a big fan of Cardi B. I have been around since she was a stripper. So I've been with her for years.
Been around for a minute.
You've been around for a good minute, a hot minute. And so I am just so proud of her, seeing from where she was before to where she is now. Because even in the very beginning, she was always like, look, I'm just stripping so I can just make a living. I'm not trying to do this my whole life. I'm trying to be something. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to provide for my family. And to really see her doing that, and that she hasn't really changed who she really is, it makes me the happiest person ever. I'm really happy for her.
Well, the rumor had been out there that she was pregnant.
Yes, I did hear that. And at first I was like, it could be a possibility, because she's not really showing her whole body as she used to. So I was just like,
She covered it up a lot.
But it came
out over the weekend.
Yes, on Saturday Night
on
Live.
Saturday Night Live. So
Wearing a beautiful white dress.
yeah, it's nice, especially. Well, yeah, it's nice. I don't want to say anything bad, but it's nice. And so I'm really torn with this because I think that the timing could not be worse for her.
Really?
Because she's getting ready to break. I mean, she's breaking out. She's going to hit a tour this summer. Like, I just think that.
I see what you're saying.
It's one of those things where as though when it's hot. You got to get it while it's hot. And if we look back 2 or 3 or 4 years ago to different rappers that were hot, and now we don't even remember them.
True. But
I want her to be one of them.
I don't think so. I don't think this is gonna stop her at all. I really don't. I've seen, if there are still mothers that can still go to college with their babies, if there are still like even Beyonce and have pop some kids, work out, still got good stomach, can still be on the tour. It's called babysitter for a reason. I don't think it's going to stop her at all. I just think it's gonna motivate her to keep on going. Especially now that having a kid is gonna make her gonna push harder, so that way, like she always says, her kid, she can model for her kid. So
yeah, all right. So I hope it works out for her because I really
I
really like her. So did you hear the album?
I did. I didn't hear all the songs, but I did hear majority of them.
Did you like any of them?
I do.
Yeah,
actually.
I did too. I thought it was hot.
I do think it's hot. The only song that I'm just is that Drip song with the Migos.
I like that song.
It's a Migos song.
It's a Migos song. It's a Migos song that they gave her.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
Like it has Migos written all over that. Yeah. Like it's just like.
And they're featured on it too. So yeah, that's true.
Like I mean, it's good that they gave it to her and they gave her the credit, say it's a Cardi B, but you just really just flipped it around. It had their sound. It had them in it. I'm just saying.
All right, so as far, you haven't heard the whole album, but I think you've heard enough to do this. So on the count of 3,
okay,
I either want you to give the album thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 thumbs up. Perfect. Yeah, I love the album. That's why I'm so mad that she's pregnant. You know what I mean?
I think it's just gonna make her just keep going harder. Like I think, once after she does pop it, I think that's when she's gonna start working out and go on tour. Okay. But right now, it's just gonna take a few months, and then she's just gonna keep on going. And the reason why I really believe that is because I remember I've seen a interview that she did. I think it was on 50 Cent's radio show, in which they were asking her about, like, let's say you're on your period, what do? She was like, I'm gonna put a tampon on, I'm gonna just keep on going. I'm gonna be dancing on stage with a bloody tampon inside, and I'm still keep making this money. I said, my goodness, she ain't gonna stop. So I don't think if this baby ain't gonna make her stop at all.
You might be right about that. You might be right about that. So we're gonna keep posted on that.
Yes.
So also, I know that you're familiar with this gentleman.
Yeah.
Trey Songz.
Yes.
All right. So Trey Songz last month had to turn himself in to the LAPD for an alleged assault. So he was accused of beating up this girl at a party during All-Star Weekend.
Right.
And so she claimed that he was upset. She was having a conversation with another man at the event, and he supposedly, brutally beat her.
Right.
Is what she said.
Right.
Now, it appears that the district attorney is not buying this story and has dropped the case.
Okay.
And so they're passing the case on to another court. Is that right? Another district court.
Okay.
And so they were able to get some witnesses that contradicted what she said. So like her credibility is kind of shot. And he is no longer facing a felony case. And the case has been sent to the city attorney where they're going to decide whether he's going to be hit with a lesser charge or not. And my thing is that when people get accused of these crimes, when the crime accusal starts, it's loud.
Yeah, very loud.
But when something gets dismissed, it's really low. Like nobody even says anything about it. Is this going to hurt Trey Songz' career at all?
No.
You think he's going to be okay?
Yeah.
The lady's still going to like him?
Like he might be like a teeny bit shook from it, and the only reason why I say that is because after he got released from jail, I actually saw him in Vegas, and like performing, and he just kind of seemed like he was like still recovering from it, like he wasn't really like he wasn't really there, like really like performing. So I think it's gonna like shake him up a little bit, but I think it's just gonna be like another Chris Brown thing, where it's just like, oh, he beat her up, slap on the wrist. We still love you, Chris Brown. They gonna do the same thing with Trey Songz. So
yeah, well, especially when it appears that something happened, but I don't think it's exactly the way she described it.
And not only that, you came very late with this story. Why didn't you say that the weekend or the week after All Star? All Star was like what, like a month ago, and then now you're coming out with this like. It sounded like you were really mad, or
what he's saying is for financial gain. She's trying to get paid. Is what he said.
It sounded like, again, I would have did that sooner. I don't know.
So on to some sad news.
Okay.
Bill Cosby. When I was a kid, Bill Cosby was looked at as such a major, positive role model figure. Cosby Show was just like this super perfect type. Your mother's a doctor. The mother's a lawyer. The father's a doctor. You know what I mean? Everybody's getting along all nice. And, to see Bill Cosby, the retrial started today.
Right.
And one woman wanted to make her presence known
very well
to the comedian.
Yeah, I saw that.
And, so she comes up protesting topless. Mm-hmm. And the woman had the phrase "Women's Lives Matter" written in red ink across her stomach and, chest area. Can Bill Cosby recover from this stuff?
Look at here. I think that lady done scared that old man to death. Like, that wasn't even right. You could have did that to somebody else. First of all, I understand where the lady was coming from in terms of her protest, but you should have did that on somebody or somewhere else. Bill Cosby is just old, almost frail. Like, he's going through a whole bunch. I'm not saying or give him any credit because we know he did it. Like, you got 50 people. You did something, okay? Yeah. So I'm not saying, that he needs a slap on the wrist or nothing. I'm just saying, get like somebody else. Like, not no old man that he's still learning that his mistakes now. I don't know. Whatever you want to say, but I just thought it was like too old.
Yeah, he's very old.
She could have broke his hip and then she would have been sued, and that would have looked bad on her. Like,
yeah, it was really weird because he was walking and set to like kind of turn a little bit, and she hops out the bushes, and before she could get to him, she was apprehended by the police, and it was she's 39 years old, and her name is Nicole Rochelle. And, she's an actress who actually made some appearances on The Cosby Show.
Wow.
How ironic is that?
Very ironic. That actually speaks a whole bunch of value now.
Yeah.
Why? Why does she do that now?
Yeah, because...
Does that mean she knows something that...
Maybe. Maybe.
Something to think about.
Definitely something to think about.
I
definitely want to thank you for sitting there with me.
Thank you.
How can people like follow you and stay in touch with all you have going on?
Well, in order for you to stay in touch with me, make sure you follow my Instagram, which is at Violet the Vixen. So that's VioletTheVixen. You can also find me on Facebook at Violet Mac. You can also find me because I have my own fan page that's called Violet's Playground. And, of course, I'm usually on Instagram. I'm a lot. I always chat with people who comment and everything. Always hit me up. And, again, just want to remind everybody I will be on For My Man tonight at 10 on TV One. So make sure you do not miss that.
All right. Definitely. Making big moves.
Yes, making real big moves, and you'll see all that.
You got a big day coming up, too.
I do. I am very excited. I am getting married.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I am super duper happy about that. Really, really happy.
When is it going down?
It's the 28th.
Of this month?
Of this month.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Congratulations
Thank
again.
You.
And so your fiance is in the place.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
hey.
Super supportive. One thing I really, really like about your relationship is that, whenever you're doing something, he is right there.
Yes.
And it also helps that he looks like a bouncer. and it can make the environment safe for you.
Yeah.
But definitely, congratulations to
Thank
both of you
you.
guys. Of course, I am at the Diamond K Show at Radio on Fire, and I will see you guys next Monday.
Bye.